All right, let's move on to characters.
Yeah.
And I'm going to admit, mine, I could have chosen so many better ones. But I went to what is probably the scariest character for my childhood version of me. When I was a kid, I was really afraid of the Rancor in
Really?
Return of the
Okay.
Jedi. Yep. It was the scariest looking thing to me. And I know it moved slowly. It was kind of lumbering along, but its face, watching it eat the Gamorrean guard and as a kid, that just freaks you out. Like, I had nightmares for a while of aliens eating me,
Wow.
just because, I don't know if it was because of that, but that was like my biggest fear, is like being eaten by an alien or something.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Now we're gonna do some psychoanalysis of Ben here.
So you were having the grief karga reaction.
Yeah, he's gonna eat me. Yes, exactly. And so I look at this Rancor as a kid, and I'm like, I'm terrified by it. And now as an adult, I'm like, that was so irrational. Like, he's not that scary. But I read, again, trying to do some research, I read a few things about Rancors that have made me never look at it, will make it so that I never look at it the same again.
You're kidding. Yeah, lay it on me.
All right. So first of all, its name is Patissa, which I actually remembered, but I'm like, Patissa, that's an interesting name. Like, that's not intimidating at all. Why am I afraid of this thing that's called Patissa?
The Rancor's name?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the Rancor's name. I didn't know this, but they're actually from Dathomir. So
I think I did know. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's a cool thing. And the interesting part is that they've been domesticated. So think of it. It's like a cat.
Patissa?
Yeah.
This is my Rancor, Jerome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerome, kill them.
We should come up with our own Rancor pet names. So, but then I thought of it now in terms of this one in the movie, and this is Jabba's pet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just his way of trying to kill anybody that he doesn't like, and making sure that they step on that platform.
But it's good for that too.
It is good for that. I mean, it's Jabba we're talking about. Of course, he's going to use it for that reason. If he has to feed his pets every once in a while, right? So the other thing that made me laugh about it too was I always think of that caretaker that comes in crying at the end. Like, I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, why is he crying? I get that maybe he was taking care of this thing, but is he really that attached to this thing?
Yes.
It's not like he can go over there and cuddle with it and pet it, right? But now that I think of it as a pet, okay, I can get why he's upset about it.
Yeah, he's like, it's one of my fandoms from when I was much younger is the Harry Potter universe, and he's kind of like the Hagrid character, where Hagrid sees the good in his relationships with all different kinds of, frankly, really dangerous and scary animals. Giant spiders, whatever. So I saw that parallel when I first read through the Harry Potter books, and I get it. If it's a domesticated pet that you've raised, like, who knows? Maybe that the Rancor keeper hatched the Rancor and bottle fed it and whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what it would have been bottle fed. I don't want to know. It's carnivorous, right? But yeah, and here's the last thing that will make it so I never look at it again. And again, I was looking at our trusty Wikipedia source just as like for that extra little information that I may not know.
Mm-hmm.
And there was in describing the behind the scenes and how they described the Rancor when they were putting this together, they said a cross between a bear and a potato.
What?
So now every time I look at it, I'm going to see a bear and a potato.
Wait, when did they use that?
In the behind the scenes when they were describing what the Rancor was. A cross between a bear and a potato. Yeah. Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
I guess I see it. Yeah.
I guess. I didn't see the potato at first, but I guess now I see it. Anyway, that was the character that I chose, not because I actually think it's the scariest in Star Wars, but because as a kid, it was the scariest to me. Freaked me out watching him eat the Gamorrean slowly and, anyway. So
And just crunching down and the saliva and stuff. It is creepy.
Now I'm going to have nightmares. Thanks.
Bring me my killer potato bear, Patissa.
Please go to your character before I lose it.